afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And
Major
now,
League Baseball
your
on the show is next.
2021 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Merrill Kelly gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now at the plate is Barry Larkin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cincinnati, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 110.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Tony Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And now, Joe Morgan. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, George Foster.
So now into the box is George Foster. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Reds. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Striding in is Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim.
Now here's the pitch.
Castro.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. The 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That is good.
And stepping in, Michael Lee. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
One-0 count. Here it is.
Oh, that's upstairs. 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hey. 2-1 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
LeCastro stands at first with one out. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So stepping in is Luis Gonzalez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
At the plate, Steve Finley, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, a potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch. Fouled off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Next, it'll be Carson Kelly. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. And the run will score all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the second inning here in the desert. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Castellanos is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And to score, the runner from second.
Batting eighth.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So stepping in is Luis Castillo. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Barry Larkin flew out last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Gonzalez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
The pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Tim LaCastro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next, it'll be Asdrubal Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Larkin is there, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We played 2 full. D-backs out in front, 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Tony Perez.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In there, 2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready with another 2-2. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Kilo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the harder plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That brings up George Foster as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Down at 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Perez on second. Morgan at first with no outs. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
One and one, here it is. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Reds strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now into the box, Michael Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 2-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Morgan has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
So next to bat will be Luis Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
Ball
that's
one.
the ball.
Gonzalez, 33 years old.
Nope, 1-0.
His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2.
Taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still lead this one 4-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And now, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0. Bench on at first, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So now here is Luis Castillo, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. To Cabrera for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 pitch. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Eduardo Escobar.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Next to hit, Carson Kelly, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Full count now. 3-2. 4 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So
now to the plate, Merrill Kelly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The count is 2-1.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Still only one out in the inning. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
At the plate now, Tim LeCastro. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Morgan backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Asdrubal.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. From the stretch.
Oh, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Reds 2. Now to bat, Tony Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And now, Joe Morgan. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he
One
can't
ball,
connect, so he
two
finds
strikes.
himself down 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2-2 the count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, George Foster. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So he moves all the way up to third here. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next, here is Jesse Winker, and their runners at the corners now. Now here's the first offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And now here is Nicholas Castellanos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
A bouncer to the left side. A play at the plate, and he will score on a close play at the plate, and that'll make it a little more interesting now. It's 6-5. Alex Young enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Alex Young.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gonzalez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next to stand in is Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ball, that's
3-1.
outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Reds 5. At the plate now is Michael Lee. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ball 2.
The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Ready now is Steve Finley, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Eric Davis will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Escobar is under it. 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Now to the plate, Barry Larkin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Outside.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tony Perez to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Now the first pitch.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
First pitch on the way. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Perez is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first.
No,
And
that's
this
a ball.
pitch misses
Take
for
the
ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Foster, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Walker over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Reds strand a couple. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Michael Feliz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Reds, number 46, Michael Feliz.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his
Now
fifth
batting,
strikeout
catcher,
in this series
Carson
alone.
Kelly.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2.
Ball. The count is full. 3-2.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Digging in will be Jesse Winker. He's 1 for 2 in this
the
one.
left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Davinsky will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Vogt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So next to hit is Nicholas Castellanos. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Fouled away. This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Second home run early in the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Plate now, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in next, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Get up and stretch, and we're all even now at 6-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Amir Garrett will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping up is Stephen Vogt. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. It's a sinker that misses for a ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A little bouncer. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Castro.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch. A A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder.
Up next for Arizona, Michael Lee, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate,
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That evens it up, 1-1. At second, Cabrera at first, 1 gone. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Tough play for Moustakas to Morgan at the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in next, Luis Gonzalez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
No, that's
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3 and 1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a move over to first. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up, Steve Finley. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And now a slider on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. One run is scored. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-6 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dibble. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in the pair.
TJ Antone is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
TJ Antone.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, D-Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Josh Reddick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
And now the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Reds 6. Ryan Buchter will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Now to the plate, here is Tucker Barnhart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Number 11. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Reined in. One there on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
In now for the Reds, Tony Perez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Next up is Joe Morgan. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Larkin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. And there's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Reds lead 1. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Brad Brock.
So here is Christian Walker and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Walker.
He's set and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So the next to bat will be Stephen Vogt. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. And the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit to right.
The batter, the shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, he's 0 for 4. And he misses 2 and 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Up next, Michael Lee. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
0-1 pitch on its way. That grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Sean Doolittle comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
63, Sean Doolittle.
Luis Gonzalez will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away.
Gonzalez.
Doolittle's ready. Here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
LeCastro, the runner at third. Cabrera at second with 2 gone.
That's
A
ball
little
3.
too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 9th inning coming up. Arizona's on top, 10-6. Kevin Ginkel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Foster. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Lee is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Very high. 2-1. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. He is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Joaquin Soria gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Joey Votto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Another one sent foul. The Reds down to their last strike. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Soria with a chance to finish it. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Arizona Diamondbacks put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Chris Davinsky claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.